guys, it's been a long time. Too long. First I want to say that I'm sorry. I apologize. I very, very greatly apologize for not making videos in such a long time. It's been, I want to say, like maybe 6-7 months since the last time I made a video. It has been, my life has changed, has turned upside down, around, in circles, back again. I mean, it has been everywhere. I tried to make a video a couple months ago. Sorry. I tried to make a video a couple months ago, and it was really through one of my hardest times, and my camera wasn't working, my phone, so I just ended up not even doing it, which was probably a good thing, because it ended up being like a rant. It ended up turning into basically me ranting about loving yourself and sacrificing yourself, and not like killing yourself, but you know what I mean, like sacrificing parts of who you are and learning to love those bad parts and negative parts. I mean, if I didn't get all jumbled up and my camera not work, then it probably would have ended up being a pretty good video, I guess. Something happened, and I was like, it's probably a good thing it did, because right now it's not really I wasn't all there. But I definitely plan on starting to make videos again. I mean, I miss making videos. I started it because I liked it. I started it because I liked the community. I didn't stop practicing. I didn't stop watching YouTube videos. I didn't stop anything like that. I just wasn't active in the community. What are you doing? Sorry, my cats are in here. The last time I made a video, I told you we were getting ready to move, and we have. This is my room. I'm not going to show you my whole room, but like I still live out of boxes. That shows you how much time I have. But we've moved. Yeah, I mean, me and my husband, we almost got a divorce more than once. It's been interesting, I will say the least. But we go through the things that we go through to make us who we are, to make us be the original people that we are, to have that origin inside of us. We all have to go through things that turn us. Hey, Pluto, get down. That turn us into that. I know, and I mean, I know that sounds kind of corny, but it's true. I fully believe that is true. You cannot go through life easy, completely, not having an issue, not having some sort of problem and triumph, not having some sort of failure or challenge that you need to get through. You can't. Life isn't supposed to be easy. Life is supposed to make you work for what you want. If you really truly want something, and if you really truly need that, or no matter what it is, you need to work for it. I want to grow. I want to grow in my craft, in my spirituality, as a woman, as a mom. I want to grow into a better person, and to do that, I need to go through things that are going to help me grow and help me see things from a different perspective. That's how you get to where you want to be. There was an article I read, and that's what made me decide to want to make a video a couple months ago. Almost. Ooh, don't look over there. It's really dirty. Sorry. I read an article a couple months ago about loving your faults. I actually posted it on Facebook, and it was about loving your deepest, dirtiest, darkest aspect of yourself, and literally to the point where you need to stop pushing that away. Stop hating on it and stop trying to get rid of it. Stop trying to overcome it and embrace it. Embrace your darker path. Embrace your darker self. You cannot be a balanced person without that. You can't. It's not healthy, and it's not possible. Like, it's just, and the name of the article, I think, at least one of the head titles of it was, "To Fuck Your Darker Self." And I loved it. I loved every part of it. And it's true. It's true. Like, to be a fully balanced person, to fully be comfortable in your own skin, you need to learn how to be okay with those parts of yourself that you're embarrassed or guilty or not wanting to deal with. Even if you have to take it slowly, baby steps, I mean, still, like, that's okay. But we all need to learn to do that. And I'm really trying to do that. And I mean, I'm not talking about shadow work and things like that. I mean, shadow work, I mean, I guess it's something I do, but I don't look at it as shadow work. I don't put a label on it because I don't feel that you should. I feel like it's something that you should do already. I don't feel like it's, I mean, and I'm not hating on it. I'm not saying that don't do it. If you like to call it shadow work and that's what you want to call it, and it's something you want to work at a certain time of the year or a certain time of the fucking moon phase or day, dude, be my guest, more power to you. I don't give a shit. I'm just saying that for me personally, I don't. It's just not something that I'm gonna only do at certain times or something. It's something that I just feel that you should do constantly to get to that balanced state, to feel comfortable with myself, to get over the fact that I'm an extra guy, to get over the fact that I'm still struggling with a decade-long eating disorder, to get through the fact that my marriage and my relationship isn't always the healthiest, and to get through the fact that sometimes I get so terrified that I'm the worst mother in the world. There are things about myself that I'm ashamed of, I'm embarrassed of, and I still don't want to deal with. But so that I am a balanced person, I do. I have to. I look at the things that I've done throughout my past and the things that I've done recently. And I look at how it's changed me, how it's helped me. In sorry. In one of my courses that I'm in right now with my teacher, we were just looking at origin and center. I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to go. It's for just our class. It's private. So I'm not going to go into all that, but just looking at that helped me kind of really see the bigger picture, let me just say. And I know this is turning into a ramble, and I didn't want it to be. I really wanted it to be just, first of all, an apology for kind of just disappearing. Like, just so much changed, and so much was happening, and part of me got lazy with it. It really just, it's true. Like, I just got lazy with it. I was like, oh, I'll do it later. I'll do it tomorrow. Fuck it, I don't feel like it tonight, But I finally was like, you know what, now I need to, because I miss it. I really do. I miss making videos. So much has changed. I am officially initiated into ABW, Ashburton Willow Tradition, and I love it. It's It's where I'm supposed to be right now. And that's all I can ask for. But something about the old ways, the older traditional ways of old European witchcraft and different parts, even like folk magic and things like that. I mean, that tradition's not folk magic based, but just that has always spoken to me. And so I'm happy where I'm at, and I'm very excited to continue on the path that I'm on. I just really wanted to touch base with everybody, and I'm here. I'm back. Sorry about your luck, sweetheart, if you didn't want me back, but shit. But that's probably all I'm going to say tonight. I just got home from work. Well, okay, I got home from work an hour ago. It's midnight, so, yeah, I've been home work for like an hour. But yeah, I mean, really, the darker parts of ourselves don't always have to be dark. They don't always have to be so bad. And we've all been taught and raised that they do, and they are, and that's not always true. Like, and I know it's kind of hard to explain out in the open, but it's harder to put into words than it is to put into feelings, I guess I could say. And I mean, I might be the only person who feels that way, but like jealousy, anger, depression, anxiety, hate, like emotions and actions that we do on a day-to-day basis that just wear us down, and decisions that we might make that we know necessarily might not be the good ones, but at that time we're not strong enough to make the right ones. I mean, or things like that, or we don't want to make the right ones because we just, you know what, I just want to do what the fuck I want to do, like things like that. And I don't believe in coincidences, sorry, but like I've said before, the future's not set in stone, but there is reasons for things, at least in my opinion. There's reasons, and maybe you needed to make that wrong decision. Maybe you needed to make that bad step, and maybe you needed to get a little bit out of control and lose touch with yourself to really feel that deep, primal passion within you. I mean, we all have those times, and especially being witches, I mean, that's what's in us. I'm reading a book right now, too, by Orion Foxwood, sorry. And it's really good. What is it called? Witch's Culture and the Witch's Flame. It is one of his newer books. And he's amazing. I love him. He's a great author. And it talks about getting in touch with that deep primal flame within you, being a witch, being a practitioner of the craft and of the old ways. I mean, that's something that you need to do on a day-to-day basis, and to be able to do that, you do have to get in touch with your darker side. I'm not saying you have to get all up in there and get all down and dirty in the nitty-gritty and stay there. I mean, you should definitely get down in there, but you don't need to stay there forever. It's not... Don't fear it, is all I'm trying to say. Do not fear. Fear is another one of those darker emotions. That's something that I need to overcome. Fear. I've thought for such a long time that I wasn't afraid of anything, and oh god, lifting up the mirror. I don't want you to see that. I'm sorry, it's dirty over there. If you did see it, just erase it from your memory, like Men in Black. But sorry, I get really goofy when I'm tired. Fear is something that I need to overcome. My fear of being a bad mother, my fear of failing, my fear of a lot of things. And for the longest time, I always thought, like, I was trying to say, I'm not afraid of anything. Like, I'm not scared of anything. My biggest fear is losing my children. That is my absolute biggest fear, and it cripples me sometimes to the point where I am so paranoid that I won't let them go outside and play by themselves. I mean, I'm sorry, we just moved into a neighborhood and we don't live in the best neighborhood, and even if I wasn't afraid, I wouldn't let them do it anyway, but I am utterly terrified of something happening to them. And I'm not saying I shouldn't be scared, because I feel like in today's world, fuck yeah, you need to be scared of everybody. Like, you can't trust people at all. But I'm not saying that I should trust everybody. I'm just saying that I need to learn to let go of some of that fear, so where I'm not overbearing on them and not letting them live their lives and learn the lessons they need to learn. I feel like as a child, I had too much freedom. I never had anybody watching me. I always did what I wanted, because, I mean, it was just me and my mom, and my mom was always at work, and she didn't give a shit. It was always like, oh, I don't care. Do whatever you want. Oh, I don't care. You're leaving. All right, bye. Oh, I don't care. You know? So, that's it. I mean, I've talked about my mom, and we haven't had the best relationship, but here I am rambling again. It seems to be what I'm best at, apparently. I mean, I'm sorry, again, for not making videos in a long time. If you're watching this, thank you. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Stay dark. I was thinking of, I've been calling myself something lately too. A new name. I don't know how to change it on the YouTube channel, so it's probably just going to stay my name. And I haven't actually looked to see if anybody else has that name. I should probably do that before I really start to say that this is my new name, blah, 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 in the YouTube pagan community. But since I have been very drawn to my darkness and the darkness lady, I was really starting to call myself the Dark Pharmacus. I like it. I don't think anybody else has a name. Well, and also Dark Duchess. That's my email name. One of them. But thank you guys for watching. I'll probably talk about this topic another time too. Hopefully not with as much rambling. I usually don't script my videos out, which maybe I should, because maybe I'll stay on topic a little bit more and not ramble and repeat the same things over and over and over again. I'm just tired, and I just want to make sure I get my point across. And I don't necessarily care that if I piss somebody off or hurt somebody's feelings. Like, it's no offense, but I don't care. I mean, this is my channel. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I don't give a fuck. But I want to make sure. One thing I hate is being misunderstood. It frustrates me when I'm not being understood, and I feel like I'm being pushed out because you're not understanding what I'm saying. So I want to make sure that I'm getting my point across clearly, so you get what I'm saying before and anybody starts to get offended. I'm not saying anybody is or will, just saying. Right. Good night. I love you all. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I got new tattoos. There's my sun. And there's my moon. I believe it's like 7 or 8 now. I'm moving on up. Good night, witches. Blessings.